Podcast 15, An Author's Role in Global Education and Culture. ISBN 978-976-976-3210. Welcome, listeners. I am Dr. William Anderson Giddens, a passionate advocate for culture, education, and public service as an author, cinematographer, cultural practitioner, cultural theorist, doctor of divinity, media arts specialist, photojournalist, and podcaster. Hailing from the beautiful island of Barbados, my journey reflects a deep commitment to communities both locally and globally. My journey began in the arts before transitioning into the civil service. That said, my early experiences as a graphic artist and offset printer shaped my later leadership roles in Barbados. Those formative years instilled in me a sensitivity to detail, creativity, and the power of visual storytelling. Art taught me that every image can manipulate complex social realities, which later informed my approach as Barbados's first official police artist, where empathy and clarity were paramount. It's fascinating how my artistic foundations inform public service, especially when I was spearheading governmental HIV and AIDS initiatives, combined with creative background, influence, and my strategies for public engagement. I approach public health campaigns much like crafting a compelling, painting layering information in accessible, relatable ways. For example, I use vibrant posters and multimedia outreach to destigmatize HIV, ensuring my messages resonated across diverse communities. On reflection, I humbly suggest that the blend of creativity and civic responsibility seems rare. And if I may, I would advise the young professionals who are looking to bridge artistic passions with social impact. Moreover, I encourage them to see art as a universal language, especially when paired with service. It becomes a tool for advocacy, transforming abstract ideas into actions that can uplift entire communities. Never underestimate how creative skills can drive meaningful change. My assumption is that you may want to know, how did these events shape my opinion on culture's global role? Throughout my life, I have woven a remarkable tapestry of experiences and achievements, both locally and internationally. A highlight was participating in Barbados's 350th anniversary in 1989, meeting dignitaries like Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II. Recently, my paintings received special accreditation in Hackney, England, and I proudly won the 12th International Scouts Art Competition in Arco, Italy, celebrating the power of artistic expression. These encounters highlighted that cultural narratives are not confined by geography. They bridge divides, foster empathy, and can even influence international policy through shared understanding. In my view, that's a powerful observation. At this juncture, I wish to share specific strategies I use to amplify Barbadian culture on these international platforms. I usually emphasize storytelling through various mediums: art, literature, and documentary production. For instance, producing educational materials within the global arena ensured that Barbadian perspectives were part of global dialogues. This approach showcased or unique heritage while fostering cross-cultural connections. Given my arts recognition abroad, such as Hackney, England, I guess the next logical question to ask, how do international accolades contribute to local cultural pride and identity? Well, international recognition not only validates our creative endeavors, but also boosts national morale. It inspires local artists to pursue excellence and motivates communities to preserve and celebrate their heritage, seeing themselves as part of a global cultural mosaic. Let's explore my academic achievements. As the first non-national editor-in-chief at New Jersey City University, I championed diversity in every way. This was done through fostering an environment that valued different perspectives. I prioritized inclusivity by encouraging submissions from underrepresented groups and ensuring editorial policies reflected a range of cultural experiences. This not only enriched our publications, but also empowered students and faculty to engage with global viewpoints. Serving on the Judicial Committee, I addressed challenges around equity and representation in student governance. We implemented transparent decision-making processes and advocated for proportional representation. By drawing on my own cross-cultural experiences, I could mediate conflicts and ensure that every student voice, regardless of background, was heard and respected. In my view, I deemed it prudent to cultivate academic diversity, essential for preparing students to navigate a globalized world. At the end of the day, academic diversity mirrors real-world complexities. Exposure to diversity perspectives promotes critical thinking and empathy, preparing students for cross-cultural collaboration and discipline skills needed in today's interconnected society. My literary overture includes 373 books, numerous documentaries, and podcasts that have been translated into multiple languages. I consider the author's role in shaping global education and cultural understanding. Authors are cultural ambassadors. I have used narrative to bridge historical, spiritual, and sociological barriers. My work, Barbados's Last Coastal Wetland, advocates for conservation through narrative, while human speech interprets biblical figures for contemporary audiences, combining faith and real-world relevance. My faith is vital to my goal, as illustrated by biblical concepts such as 1 Peter 4:10 and Romans 12:6 and 8, which inform my approach to service and creativity. These passages stress that everyone possesses unique gifts that can be used for the greater good. I regard my skills as an artist, educator, and author as instruments for helping others. Overall, by using my abilities in service, I hope to inspire others to discover and share their own gifts. Finally, with my DevGrow Media Art Services publishing initiative, I envision the future of digital publishing and connecting cultures worldwide. All things being equal, digital platforms break down barriers and language and location. By translating podcasts and books into multiple languages, I have created a global forum where diverse stories are shared and valued, fostering understanding in ways traditional media could never achieve. My legacy is underscored by a blend of artistic talent, commitment to public service, and intellectual curiosity, establishing me as a multifaceted leader with a lasting impact on both my community and beyond. Thank you for accompanying me on this remarkable journey. God bless.